What's up, everybody? Let me get it set up here. Participant mode. Subscribe it. So let's get it in. We got some weight to move. We got some weight to move. The link tonight. It usually gets posted in the community group on YouTube. You just have to click the link, it'll let you in. What's up, dude? So it'll be a community post. I'll have to do it after I get done with the stream. It expires every now and again, so I'll have to do a new one. I feel like that lens is all... There we go, a little bit better. We'll have to do it afterwards. I can't do it while I'm doing the stream. What's up? Fairly easy. We're talking strict. If we're talking strict, like 145. But if we're talking just like standard curl, barbell, we do 165. Not super strict. It just depends. I work 6 days a week. Six days a week, full body. I stream like 2 to 3 days a week, but let me grab some reps and we'll talk some more. I gotta get warmed up, guys. All right. It is a nice gym. There's a lot going on. Got everything you need and then some. So, everything you need and then some. Oh. I feel pretty good today. My food is, for the most part. Food was on point, sleep was on point today. Everything, South Carolina. But everything's been on point today so far. So we're doing good, feeling great. So this will be our last warm-up rep. And then, nice. What's up? What's up? How's it going? All the way from England. What's up? All right, let's go ahead and grab this 315 real quick. We don't do 5 reps of anything, Eric. I guess we do 5 reps from time to time, Eric. We're still climbing though, Eric. We're still climbing. We'll do our drop set later. 5 reps. When have you ever seen me do 5 reps, Eric? 1s, 3s, 2s, 7s. 5 is a very odd number. I think the most we've ever done 315 though is 3 or 4. I don't know if I've ever done 315. 3 or 4 is the most we've done 315 when we're doing just reps. I think so. I know we've done 3 on stream. I might have done 4 in video, but I don't know if it was on stream before. So, not saying that we couldn't do 5 reps. We just never attempted 5 reps of 315. What's up, Jamal? We did that first. That was a special video. That was a special live. We did that. What do we do? 225 for 18 as well at one point, or 19, 20, something like that at one point. So we've done some. We do step outside the box from time to time, but in normal training we don't, right? So for the stream, once in a blue moon, I'll do something crazy, right? Hey, what's up? Long time no see. How's it been, Hanamura? Welcome back. Welcome back. Solid work, Jamal. What's up? Nice, all the way from Texas. Cool. I lived in Texas for a while. I was in Texas for 9 years. 9 years I was in Texas, Central Texas. It's a big place. All right, we got 325 on here. We're gonna hit this in about 35 seconds, guys. We'll do about 35 more seconds of rest. We'll hit at 325. If I qualify to compete in 2026, most likely, Jamal. Anything big like that, national, state, regionals that I qualify for, I always try and compete if I can. But that being said, I did qualify for a nationals for another federation a year and a half ago. Didn't get the chance to go. But it wasn't a federation I was actually competing with at the time. So it was like, you know. So we have 3 different gyms we've been attending. Of course, barbells has always been on the list. We haven't been going to barbells very often, but One Life is where we're at now. And then we have Fitness Zone is the other one. So we've had other gyms that we've lifted at, but the Fitness Zone and One Life are the 2 that we're lifting at normally now. And we may even be adding another one, but I haven't decided yet. A gallon and a half a day is the goal, but it's between a gallon and a gallon and a half. All right, let me hit this and we'll talk some more. Okay, guys? I felt good, not bad at all. But yeah, always at least get a gallon of milk a day. Between 4,000 and 5,000. 5,000 is the goal, 4,000 is the minimum. Right now I'm doing more than 4,000 typically. I don't usually hit my minimum right now, but I eat a lot. Tonight I had tacos, homemade organic tacos, but I had tacos. They were good, chicken tacos. So they were delicious. In fact, I'm probably gonna have 2 or 3 more when I get home. All right, we'll slap another 5 or so on here. We'll do like 330, 335, and then we'll do 225 for some reps, and then we'll see what we're gonna do from there. I'll be right back. At least a gallon a day, yes. I do get questions from time to time about it, but mind you, I work at this gym. I manage one of the Woo Fitnesses that used to own these locations. I've been in and out of these gyms, all the gyms in my area for 6 years, 6 days a week, 7 days a week. I know a lot of the community, so they know. I don't get as many questions as I used to. When I go to places that I haven't been before, I get tons of questions about it. I'll get 2 or 3 times I went to go to a new gym before people figure it out. But when I went to the rock climbing gym, I had a whole group of rock climbers stop me and they're like, is that actually whole milk? I had a thing of Fairlife with me. So it does get eyes and questions. Most of the gyms I regular, people have figured it out by now. I'm always going to have my gallon with me. My gallon or my Fairlife or some kind of milk product with me. So it is a staple in my life. This is my emotional support milk. So. All right, we got a drop set now, guys. Gallon to a gallon and a half. How's it going? How's it going? It is a lot of calories. So at one point, so I do whole milk, so it's slightly heavier on the calories. At one point, the most I drank was like 3,200 calories of milk one day, which is like almost 2 gallons of whole milk. That was like the peak of the milk consumption. I still drink a ton of whole milk, but we're not drinking that much at the moment. I'm eating a lot of other whole foods because I have time to do that. So, but when I was supplementing my diet with more liquids because I needed to for time sake, 2 gallons of whole milk at some point was on the menu. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to drink 2 gallons of anything. Not all at once, obviously. Peanut butter is a great dense calorie. It has some protein, obviously, a lot of fat. If you're buying good, high quality peanut butter, it's a decent supplement to your diet. But you got to pair it up with some kind of whole grain to complete that protein complex. For the most part, it's still not ideal protein quality wise, but it's good. It can be used supplementally. I wouldn't have it as the bulk of my diet. I used to do peanut butter packets as snacks while I was working because obviously I work in a gym. So I would do peanut butter packets and I would just eat peanut butter while working, and that was kind of my way to supplement my calories because when you work in a gym, you're moving weight around all the time. Well, if you're doing training, you're constantly moving weight around. So you constantly are trying to put calories in because you're constantly expending calories. So. I used to carry around peanut butter packets. I used to carry around 2 pounds of Greek yogurt with me. Cholesterol is great. This bench is very thin. Balancing when doing a Larson press is very, very interesting. Because it doesn't take much to sway one way or the other. Very thin bench. Very difficult to balance for a Larson press here. I wanted to do a full set of 7 Larson presses, but I kept slipping. As your back gets wider, you know, it becomes a problem. So you can see that's a very thin bench. Nutrition is the hardest part. So it's very cost effective. Dairy is a cost effective calorie, protein, fat, carbohydrate intake. And it's a superfood. I don't care what anybody says. Dairy is a superfood. Milk, cheese, you're getting tons of great fats, tons of great protein, lots of great carbohydrates and calories. I take 15 grams of creatine monohydrate daily, powdered. 15 grams daily, powdered. 5 grams, actually it might be slightly more. It might be 20 right now because I'm taking 2 scoops of my pre-workout currently. But generally between 15 and 20 grams of creatine monohydrate a day is my average. But that's not going to be necessarily the way what everybody needs supplementation wise in the creatine front. That's just me personally, you know. All right, curls to do, guys. What kind of curls do we want to do today? I say we do, you know, we're gonna do isolation curls. I already did dumbbells this week. I already did barbell this week. I kind of want to do there's a really nice isolation machine that we have here. Super nice. I have a lot of fun with it, so we're gonna use that one. Dumbbells sound kind of nice too, though. No, we'll stick to the plan. Let's not get off track. Plate curls are fun. You know what? I need to do cables this week. I haven't done cable curls yet this week. Let's do cables. Cables are a ton of fun. Cables are always a fun curl. Ooh, no incline. No incline for me. We ain't looking for that deep stretch on the bicep. Y'all can keep that. Y'all can keep it. So arms is one of those ones you can do very quickly and efficiently if you're correct them all. You can do it very quickly and efficiently if you do it right. It doesn't take a lot of reps to build arms. Let me grab our attachment. I'll be right back. Got what we need. So creatine you can take whenever you want, yes. I take my creatine right before I work out typically just because I remember to do it then.
But you can, it's a loaded item, like you store it. So you can take it whenever you want throughout the day, as long as you're doing it when, daily, as needed. So it's one of those things. Get them warmed up. Get them warmed up. Ooh. Let's add some more weight. We're gonna do a full brick today. Another set. Gotta get the biceps pumping, guys. So right now I am taking a protein shake. I'm taking a whey protein. So I'm taking whey protein at the moment. When I do protein shake, it's only whey protein. Let me specify. I don't do a plant-based or anything like that at any point. But I usually do an isolate. But right now I'm just doing a standard whey. It's delicious. It's great. I do one a day. One whey protein shake a day to supplement my protein. And it's mostly, so I usually use it whenever I feel like, whenever I have my lightest meal, I supplement with a protein shake to make sure I'm getting enough. It's not even necessary, it's just something I do. It's just habit, does that make sense? All right. Let's grab it. I preference vanilla, but I'll do a chocolate. Vanilla is just a flavor that you can mix with anything, right? So. %. I could see that. Because people don't realize the tax that competing puts on your system. I've competed now 3 or 4 times this year. I'll compete a total of 5 or 6. It slows you down, it does. Because you're constantly in prep mode. And you can't lift as heavy as you want while you're in prep mode. And I've been in prep mode for like 3 months. Because I competed, with you were there when I competed last, and I'll compete again in like a week and a half. So you're constantly like in this maintenance mode so you don't get hurt. Not typically, only when I feel like I need to, John Doe. I'll do weighted dips to help increase my bench from time to time, but that's about it. I don't typically do the weighted pull-ups, chin-ups. I'll do them from time to time, but not weighted, just to make sure that they still feel good. I'm pretty good with the calisthenic stuff, but it's not a regular item for me. All right, let's hit a drop set here, guys. They are effective, so don't get me wrong, they are effective. They're just not typical. Biceps feel good. They feel good right now. All right, we got some shoulders to do, guys. What did I do yesterday? I did machine shoulder yesterday. I got to do some seated dumbbells today. So we're gonna head over to the dumbbells here. All right, why is the camera shaking so bad? There we go. So we're gonna head over, hit some shoulders. It's gonna be a great time. It's gonna be a great time. Great day in South Carolina. All right. See what we got going on. Kicking my phone around. All right. I'm gonna hit some shoulders. Let me grab the 50s, we'll get them warmed up, and then we'll go like 65, 75, somewhere in there. Hold on. Got our second set right here. I tend to go pretty heavy with my dumbbell shoulder press about once a week. But most of my heavy shoulders is either a machine isolation or barbell standing or seated. Dumbbell, I'm not quite as creative with my weights. You have just so much room for error with dumbbell. You gotta be more careful. It's a great movement, but all right. So whole milk, little dumbbell. It's a great day in South Carolina. All right, we're gonna do another set of 7. We're gonna do 3 sets of 7 tonight, but we're gonna go up again off of these. So. They are. Man, I wish I could guess the perspective. Did you get jumped on your way home from work again? Is that what happened? You got to pick a new route home, man. You got to pick a new route home. You thought I forgot, didn't you? Didn't forget. Oh. All right, we got 75s here. We're gonna hit these for 7. Maybe take a bus, man. Change it up, you know. All right. There you go. What Jackson said. What Jackson said. All right. All right, let's grab these. Hey, Chase, what's up, man? Long time no see. Long time no see. All right. Glad you're back around, boss. All right, let me grab this. Yeah. Yeah. All right, we got the 75 for 7. That'll be shoulder press for the day. All right. Here. Yep. Woo-wee. Felt good. Felt good. That didn't feel bad at all. That didn't feel bad whatsoever. All right, we got shoulders done. We got rows to do next, guys. Rows. What kind of rows are we gonna do though is the question, right? What kind of rows do we want to do? Oh, it's a great shoulder pump. Great shoulder pump. You're 100% right. What kind of rows y'all want to see? We do. I say that like I don't already have like options in my brain. Let's do barbell. Let's do barbell. I haven't done barbell this week. I need to do barbell. All right. We got barbell. Barbell rows are fun. They're a ton of fun, and they help with your deadlift, believe it or not. All right. We'll take this bar right here. Take this bar right here, because why not? The best way to barbell row, just like curl, is usually either on a deadlift platform or in the squat rack. All right. All right, first set barbell row. I'm gonna hit it for 7. I'm gonna back you up a little bit. It's an awkward shot. Boom. Gotta warm them up. Gotta warm them up, man. Yeah. Elbow row is one of my favorite. Gotta warm them up. Gotta warm them up. All right, let's actually do it now. All right, second plate. It is quiet today. So perfectly timed, actually, Marcos, not on purpose. Towards the end of the night, they turned the music off. So I actually am not gonna get flagged for this one on the monetization endpoint. It's crazy. I'm always flagged, guys. My monetization is always flagged. So tonight, we don't have that problem. We're gonna stream extra long. No, the music went off and all. It's just quieter when the music's off is really what it is. But they usually turn it off way later than this. It's usually like right before the gym closes. Today they turned it off like an hour and a half early. So I'm not complaining. YouTube won't bother me about this one. So. Sup, Chase? Sup, Chase? How you been? How you been? I hope you're doing well. It's a different beast, isn't it, Jamal? They're fun, but they are taxing. They are very taxing. They'll get your heart rate up. Everything going well though, Chase? Last time I saw you, you were working with that new gig of yours. You said it was going well. Hopefully that's still the case. I do like the row machines. I like them enough that I had to stop using them as often because I wasn't doing my regular free weight rows. It's so much fun on those machines to do rows because you can get heavy with it and it just feels good. There's less to worry about. You can just add weight and keep it moving, you know what I'm saying? So, all right, let's throw like another 50 pounds on this and do a triple. Yeah, I feel about the same way. I've been working nonstop for like the past month, 2 months. But it's a good thing, right? Gotta make your money. Gotta make your money. All right. You're gonna hit this for 3. And it might go up, might do drops it down. We'll figure it out from there. All right. Yep. Yep. This is next. Whew. Oh. All right. We're gonna do a single here, and then we've got to do triceps. I do use some. I do know what you're talking about, Jamal. Typically, yeah, you want to static. What's up, Martin? Welcome back. Well, I haven't seen you in a while. Since the other night. But yeah, Jamal, so you are correct. You usually want to keep a static back position, like very still. I use the momentum on purpose. And then if I'm doing the static rows where I'm not moving my back, like I'm very still, I'll do it from a rack. With this one, I allow the momentum, build explosive movement. So, but from a rack, I'll do exactly what you're talking about, where you stay static and you don't move your back and try and keep a little bit more, less arch to your back as well. You are correct. Anytime I'm going from the floor, I do allow I allow myself some momentum. I just feel better about the explosion, and the explosive movement is just so good for your lifts. I'll tell you, rows and shoulders. Those are two items that people ignore so much with explosive movement. I'm not saying that you do, but just in general, because you don't see it happen very often. But they help build that bench. They really do. Strong lat, strong back, strong shoulders, strong bench, you know what I'm saying? So, all right, let's hit it. We're just doing a single, maybe a double here. Ooh. These, I'm spent. One more, let's get one more. Ooh. I'm spent, guys. Oh, on that. So I got energy, but not for that. All right, Martin. Full body cardio workout. That can be done in 30 to 60 minutes. Full body cardio, the best one, honestly, swimming. If you're looking for a 30 to 60, if you have access to a pool, swimming is your best cardio workout, full body, if you have an hour. If you don't have access to a pool, a combination between the rower and the stair climb, maybe a 30-15, so 30 minutes on like a rower, 15 to 20 on a stair climb. If you're looking specifically cardio, no weight training, that is. You want that resistance though, and you have access to a pool. But that's if you're looking just cardio. Weight training, obviously, adding that in is going to completely change the recipe. But outside of that, if you're doing body weight only, I mean, you're gonna have to combine some things. Just your normal calisthenics, lower body, air squats, reverse lunges, and then tie that in with push-ups, body weight dips from a bench or a chair for high reps if you're looking to do resistance like calisthenics. So I just don't know what kind of equipment you have access to. That's what I would do personally. Not that that's what you need to do, it's just what I would do personally, if that was the case. triceps. Let's go hit it. You guys know I love my tricep work. We're gonna do some ropes probably. Maybe, I don't know if we're doing ropes or not. We'll see when we get there, see what's available. Yeah, we got some triceps. And then some delts. Rear delt flies. We'll work here. We'll work here. What's up, Coco? How's it going? All right. Triceps. What you guys think about it? 300 reps? No, this is one leg. It's one leg. Just maybe the angle, different angle of the gym. Session's going good though. As you can see, session's going good. I can only imagine. The back's sweating a little bit. Not terrible yet. I haven't seen it, Jamal. I haven't seen Mark Wahlberg's workouts. I think I know the pull-ups you're referring to, Coco. Maybe. Maybe. Was he the one that did the pull-ups on TV? Was it on a talk show or something? He did the CrossFit pull-ups? Is that what you're talking about? Is that who it was that did that? Why does it look like a dragon? Does it look like a dragon? Hold on. From this angle, kind of looks like a dragon, the sweat. Man, someone should have stopped him. He should have had like an agent or something to like, hold on, wait a minute, run it back. This wasn't part of the plan. See you, Marcos. Appreciate you stopping. He had to have had like a tap, like his manager or something. Yeah, they are a ton of fun. But resistance, cardio, the pool works every muscle, man. Every muscle. Great. Oh. All right. We've got delts to do, guys. Rear delts. Rear delts to do. You are the statement you made about consistency in training is 100% the truth. You can train poorly. If you do it consistently, you will see some results. Hey! Perpetually stuck at 225 by 4. 225 by 4. So here's what I did. So when I was doing 225 for like doubles and triples, and what's up, Mossberg? I added in weighted dips, and I was doing overhead dumbbell tricep extensions. So with the combination of those two, and then I reduced my volume on the bench around that time as well. So when I was working around 225, my volume was a lot higher. I was doing longer sets, and I moved from longer sets to shorter sets at that time. So those are the things I did personally. Now, another option for you as well, make sure that you're working your lats. Sometimes our lats can be the mitigating factor, especially if we're working hard to get off the chest. So if your struggles, right, hear me out. If your struggles are in this portion of the bench right here, right, lats. If they're in the mid portion where you're getting stuck, chest. If it's your lockouts, tricep. Here to here, lats. Here to here, chest, triceps. But those are what I even have a video up that shows what I used to break that barrier originally in my Coach Chris playlist. But that's how I would do it. That's how I did it personally. Also make sure that on your PR day, on the day you're trying to break 225, that your volume leading up to 225 is low. You don't want a ton of volume. I didn't forget your name. I didn't forget you. I said hello earlier. I know it's you, David. You're in here, Chase is in here. I know who you are. I didn't forget you, David. You did change your name, though. I've said hello a couple times. I'll run it back. I'll clip it. I know I said hello earlier. Did I forget your name, Todd? I don't forget names, all right? I don't forget names. I might forget everything else, but I don't forget names. But yeah, so 15%, that is how I would do that. I appreciate the support, by the way. If you have any more questions, let me know. You shouldn't be offended. I didn't forget your name, David. All right. David's an OG. David's been around a long time. For those of you that are new, David's been here since the beginning. Not as long as Mossberg. So yeah, I would say that's definitely a pectoral. So you could even do some chest flies. So like one of these chest fly machines, you could implement those in dips. If that was my sticking point, I would be doing flies and dips. Those would be my go-tos. I've noticed that some people's names change on the screen. I'm not sure why either. I think maybe because you're a member. %. Appreciate you being here. Not a year yet. It'll be a year in January. We got a few months left. It'll be a year in January. We started like January 3rd or something. I'll have to go back and look. The channel's more than a year old, but the stream's only about a year ago. You're not far off though. I'm spent. One more set of these guys. And then I might do one more set of curls just to finish the day. This gym's actually pretty busy right now compared to most for a Friday night. It's starting to clear out though, it's getting late. That is something a lot of people realize. If you're not like a gym rat, work at a gym, weekends, gyms are dead. You would think, oh, everybody's off, they'll be at the, no, they're out drinking. They're out drinking, they're watching the game. There's not a lot of us in here Friday night, Saturday night, typically. Three more. I think it's one extra. Yeah, right. Yeah, the volume I say is a big issue when it comes to PRing there. So universally my warm up is 135 by 7. I never do more than 7 reps to warm up. And then I'm doing doubles and triples leading up to my PR, but I won't go any heavier than like, so let's say I was going for a 350 pound bench press, right? Let's say that was PR, which it's not, but let's say that was my goal, right? I would probably do 135 for 7. Let's say, okay, you want to get over 225. So here, 235. This is how I would do if I wanted to break 235 or 225. I would do 135 for 7, 155 for 3, 175 for a single, and then I would go for it. That's personally. I would go for the 230, 235. That's all I do. 135 to start for your 7. Then 155 for a double, maybe a triple, and 175 for a single. Somewhere in that ballpark. And then I would go for it. Get enough that your blood's flowing, you're warmed up, but you didn't spend a ton of energy getting there. People mess up, they spend a ton of energy getting to the PR, and then they don't have it anymore, you know? Low volume on PR days for me. Super low volume. All right, we're just gonna isolate and do some curls real quick. These are the curls I was gonna do before I realized I hadn't done my cable curls yet this week. So we're gonna do them, finish off just one set. One quick set, guys. Full stack, of course a full stack. Let's get the biceps rolling. All right. Oh, enjoy. Whew. I tried watching that. I couldn't get into it. Ooh. All right, other arm. It was a full stack, by the way, full stack. Here, let's try a different. Here we go. It's a decent angle. I was trying to get a bicep pump going. My biceps felt pumped earlier. Not as quite as pumped right now. Always want to leave the gym with a bicep pump, you know what I'm saying? One more rep, guys. Ooh. Get him. Ah. I don't usually sweat, guys. I don't usually sweat, so this is different. I'm sweating today for some reason, guys. I don't know why. We got a good little vein going here. Look at that. A couple of little veins going, right? Decent little bicep pump. Let's finish off our milk and chat, and then we'll roll out. So here's the thing. Get yourself over 225 for a PR, right? Hit those numbers real quick. Get like 230, 235. Focus in on those heavy work. That heavy work for a little while is what I would do. Then go back and try 225 for 10, right? Build up that strength. Right now you're getting good with endurance. It sounds like you can do it consistently, I'd imagine. Build up that upper level, build that strength at the top end strength. Then roll back and try 225 for more reps. It'll get easier. The stronger you are, the easier 225 is going to get. You'll still get more reps progressively. You don't have to train for the reps necessarily. You'll still see it climb. Like me, I don't train reps. And 225 for 18 or 19 is what we did the last time, right? I never train reps. But because I've gotten stronger in general, I'm able to get more and more reps of 225 progressively. Now, my endurance isn't trash or anything either, but, you know, as long as you're consistent with your workouts, your endurance isn't going to be awful, you know. I don't do endurance work really at all. So, what do you guys want to do? We'll do something interesting before I close out the stream. You guys want to do something interesting? We can do, I'll do some box jumps. Yeah, climb that 1 rep max a little bit. Get to like 270 on your 1 rep max, then roll it back. Then roll it back, you know, and then revisit. Oof. Yeah, how are you healing, by the way? Last time we talked to you, you were still healing. How are you healing right now, David? I imagine you're back up to like a 900-pound deadlift and like a 450 bench. I'd expect nothing less. Fair. Usually how it goes, right? Usually how it goes. I gotta crunch this down so I can throw it in this little bin. Hold on. What's up, what's up? All right. I appreciate it, I appreciate it. So, pec tears are terrible. They suck. They're no joke. Pec, bicep, you know, those are two that take a while to recover from. But they can be recovered from. It just time and consistency. Time and consistency. Exactly, right? You didn't tear it. You can get a PR now. Right now. Drop whatever you're doing for the rest of the night. It's PR time. PR time. All right. Box jumps. Box jumps, guys? Is that what you guys want to see? That's what you said? Pretty sure that's what everybody said, box jumps. We're gonna grab a quick like 7 of these, and then we're gonna call the stream, guys. Just 7 box jumps to finish out. It always surprises people, man. It always surprises people. The box jumps get people more than anything. The box jumps get people more than anything. They do, they do. But it is that time now. It is that time now. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Whew. All right. Well, hope you guys enjoyed. It was a fun time for me. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know about tomorrow, but maybe tomorrow. I'll let you guys know. There'll be some content regardless. So, all right. Appreciate y'all, and I appreciate the support. 15% or more. Tomorrow I'm definitely working out, but I don't know if we'll stream. I'll let you guys know in the Discord, and I'll post the Discord in the community chat. All right, I'll see you then.